Hello and welcome back to Shakespeare's glorious play here on Shakesyear. We're working on Titus Andronicus, and we get to hear from Titus Andronicus today in Act 4, Scene 3. So really quickly, Titus is maybe going a little bit off the deep end, but he has sort of an idea for how he can get revenge for what happened to Lavinia, because remember, Marcus came up with the idea that if she holds a stick in her mouth and guides it with what's left of her wrists, she could write in the sand and let them know what happened. So they all know that it was Chiron and Demetrius that raped and mutilated her. So Titus has a bit of a plan for that, and it started off with sending some weapons as gifts to Chiron and Demetrius, but Aaron saw right through that, and he knows that this is a threat, and he actually sort of applauded Titus for his efforts, and this is right before we find out that Aaron now has a new son that Tamara asked him to kill, and he was like, nope, not gonna do that. So he sent Chiron and Demetrius to go buy another baby that was just born so they can pass that one off as Tamara's. Meanwhile, he has taken his son to the Goths to be raised to be a warrior. So Act 4, Scene 3, we have Titus come in along with Marcus and Publius is Marcus's son. Young Lucius is there, being Lucius's son, and kind of thank goodness that Marcus didn't name his kid Marcus, so we'd have a young Marcus and a young Lucius running around. But anyway, a bunch of people come in, and they have like bows to shoot bow and arrow, to shoot arrows, and Titus has a whole bunch of arrows with letters on the ends of them, and he says, "Come, Marcus, come, kinsman, this is the way. Sir boy, let me see your archery. Look ye, draw home enough, and 'tis there straight. Terras astrea reliquit. Be you remembered, Marcus. She's gone. She's fled. Sirs, take you to your tools. You, cousins, shall go sound the ocean and cast your nets. Haply you may find her in the sea. Yet there's as little justice as at land. No, Publius and Sempronius, you must do it. 'Tis you must dig with mattock and with spade and pierce the inmost center of the earth. Then, when you come to Pluto's region, I pray you, deliver him this petition. Tell him it is for justice and for aid, and that it comes from old Andronicus, shaken with sorrows in ungrateful Rome." Rome. Well, I made thee miserable, what time I threw the people's suffrages on him that doth tyrannize o'er me. Go! Get you gone, and pray be careful all, and leave you not a man of war unsearched. This wicked emperor may have shipped her hence, and kinsmen, then we may go pipe for justice. So Titus's plan, he keeps saying that she is missing, and I believe the she that is missing might be Lavinius in this case, or Lavinia in this case. But anyway, it's a little bit unclear, and it's even a little bit unclear to the people who are around him. But what Titus is doing right now is each of these letters is a letter to the gods asking for help. So he's gathered all of these archers together, and he wants them to go different places and solicit help from the different gods. So he sends some people to the ocean to try to find help. He sends Publius and Sempronius. He says, you need to dig into the earth and ask the earth gods for help and tell them that it's help for me. And he does have a brief moment of like, wow, I should not have named Saturnius emperor. But then he sends everybody off to try to find her and find help. And Marcus and Publius have this little conversation off to the side where Marcus is like, you know, it's hard to watch your uncle like this, right? And Publius is like, yeah, this is pretty bad. So they chat about what terrible condition Titus is in for a minute until Titus interrupts and is like, you know, you've been there and you come back already? And they're like, no, but we talked to I think they tell him that they talked to Pluto, and Pluto said that he will be able to get his revenges. And of course, Titus has a response to that, which will be tomorrow's monologue. So I'll see you then for that. Mwah.